I'm gonna need this. Because I was just doing a lot of marking out. Money in the Bank 2011. Great show. Phenomenal show, I should say. Not great, phenomenal. This is amazing, guys. If you didn't watch this pay-per-view, take a rope, hang it to a tree, and jump off the tree. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you missed a phenomenal show. I'm telling you guys, like, I can't even, like, explain how much I've marked out during the show. Easily the best WWE pay-per-view in years. That's how great this show was. The first match I had to start off the show was the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match. Wade Barrett versus Daniel Bryan versus Kane versus Sheamus versus Cara versus Cody Rhodes versus Justin Gabriel versus Heath Slater. Great match. This was very, very entertaining and fun to watch. Right off the bat, everyone was going at each other like crazy. There are so many moves, so many spots in this match too. I don't know if you guys noticed, but SmackDown is the one usually having the better Money in the Bank ladder matches. And actually, SmackDown usually has better matches than Raw at anything, really. Chamber matches, what else? I mean, fuck, I don't know. But all the other pay-per-views, SmackDown always has a better match, so this was great stuff here. Sin Cara actually got injured. I'm not sure if it was just like he actually got injured or just like an angle they're going with Sheamus and Cara. But Sheamus powerbombed Sin Cara through a ladder. And, Sin Cara got stretchered out. And so it's made it a 7-man Money in the Bank. And the sad part is that happened like the first 5-7 minutes of the match. So Cara basically gone the entire match. So it was alright. Whatever, But it's still nonetheless a great, great match. Great stuff here. A lot of finishers, I should say. Cody Rhodes hit Crossroad on like Barrett and Heath Slater like in a row. Cody Rhodes hitting those sick kicks. Wade Barrett was getting wasteland to everybody that was in his way. The ladder was used a lot in this match as well. This is just a great match. Ladders just getting thrown at everybody, hitting people. It was just a crazy one to make a ladder match. Ending came, mark out moment. I thought Cody Rhodes was going to win. Cody Rhodes climbing it. I'm like, fuck me. But, actually, no, I'm not going to go to the ending yet. I just remembered some spots. When, you had Daniel Bryan do a drop kick off the ropes onto the ladder to, sorry about that, to Justin Gabriel off the ladder. You had, Justin Gabriel do a flip on the Kane, and he looked like Kane powerbombed him or something. Sorry, that's my phone. Because the way Justin Gabriel landed on Kane looked like he got powerbombed more than actually hitting him. And then Heath Slater did that freakish move when he goes off the ropes and he spins, he does that, and it was a freaking awesome match to watch. Great opener. Like I said, the ending, Wade Barrett and Daniel Bryan were on the top. Daniel Bryan hitting those stiff elbows. Wade Barrett falls off. Daniel Bryan gets the briefcase and wins the Money in the Bank ladder match. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Bryan, the person everyone's saying he's not going to become world champion, won the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, personally, myself, I didn't think he was going to win. In my prediction video, I actually predicted he was my second pick to win besides Wade Barrett. I said if Barrett's not going to win, Daniel Bryan's going to win. And the only reason why I even said his name is because, I'm a mark for the guy. But I didn't really think he was going to win. But Daniel Bryan won. And he's your SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match winner. And hopefully he cashes in successfully. He doesn't lose, hopefully. So hopefully he cashes in and becomes World Heavyweight Champion. Very, very happy for the guy. Well deserved. Then you have a segment with Vince McMahon coming with an attorney and John Laurinaitis out of limo. Nothing special. And then it goes to the Divas Championship Match. Kelly versus Brie Bella. Nothing special at all. This a Divas match. Nothing's important. Kelly hits the K2, I think she did. To get the 1, 2, 3 and win the match, whatever. And then there you go on to Big Show versus Mark Henry. Decent. I'm not going to say it was terrible. I'm actually going to say it was a decent match. They actually started going at it pretty quick. The first 10 seconds was probably the best moments of the match. 10 seconds was going back and forth great. It was great. And, they actually did the thing, where Big Show's leg got injured in the car accident. They actually had that in the play in the match when Big Show's on the steps. Oh, they're actually playing a Raw promo too for tomorrow night. That's funny. Sorry about that. But no, Mark Henry kicked it into his legs, and Mark Henry's just like working on his leg throughout the entire match. Fuck you, dude. I'm not. Yeah, you're a fucking retard. For watching the video, you are a retard. You think he's fired. You know what I'm talking about. Fucking. Oh my god. Anyways, what was I saying? Damn it, you fucking faggot got me distracted. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he was working on his leg. You put him in a half Boston Crab. And he was just working on his leg, and finally hit the World's Strongest Slam. 1-2, kicked out. Hit the World's Strongest Slam again, and then he does like the two, like drop downs, whatever the hell they call it, splashes or whatever. On Big Show, got the 1-2-3 and won the match. Then after the match, he put a chair between Big Show's leg and did a splash at the top ropes. And Big Show actually said, "Oh fuck," and he was cussing like crazy. I'm like, Big Show. This guy isn't PG, but it was an alright match for what I said. Mark Henry got the win, which he should have. That's 3 matches already, right? Alright, backstage segment. I'm not sure if this happened before the match or before the Henry and Show match, but I just popped back in my head. They had a thing with what's his face, Vince McMahon in the back, and Josh asked him if Punk resigned, and he said no. And then from there, you go on to the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match, surprisingly, which was The Miz versus Alberto Del Rio versus Alex Riley versus Jack Swagger versus Kofi Kingston versus Evan Bourne versus R-Truth versus Rey Mysterio. This is great too. And just compared to the SmackDown Money in the Bank, this seemed like a very short match. To me, it seemed like it was only like a 10-minute match because it went by really, really quick. I think it was like 15-17 minutes long, but it just seemed like a very, very short match. Actually, another injury came in the match. I'm not sure if he actually got injured or they just did it with like an angle with it was Miz. I forgot who it was. I think it was Mysterio going for the briefcase, and Del Rio pushed it down, but the Miz like hung on to the briefcase. Then he let go, and apparently he effed up his knee because he actually got carried back to the back. It's like, fuck my knee. He didn't say that, but you know what I mean. And like, Miz, you gotta take it back. He's like, no. And then, eventually got taken back to the back. And he was actually out for the match for about, I'd say 5 to 10 minutes. It wasn't gone that long. Because, everyone was, oh yeah, by the way, I keep forgetting these things. I always, remember them right when I'm, going to say something else. During everyone's entrance, they actually brought a ladder into the ring, so they're, ready to hit somebody immediately. But, there's a spot where there's, 4 ladders. Everyone was on it going for the briefcase, and then everyone just started falling down, and then eventually everyone was down, and all of a sudden you just see Miz running his ass down, climbing up the ladder, but he didn't get the briefcase. He got knocked down, and then the match is coming to the end where Mysterio was getting it, and this crowd was awesome, man. When they saw, especially when Miz came down, when he came down, that crowd marked out. When Mysterio was climbing that, he got his ass booed like no tomorrow. They're like, boo, no way. Then Del Rio comes up, hits down Mysterio, and gets the briefcase. Alberto Del Rio is your Money in the Bank ladder match winner. You know my thoughts on this. He's our number 1 contender. Well, actually, I'm not going to mention that anymore because obviously it didn't happen. According to them, well, it did happen, but they're saying he got screwed out of it. But Del Rio is Money in the Bank ladder match winner. Does he need it? No, he does not need it. But, whatever, let's see what he does with the belt. Not the belt, but the briefcase. Should be interesting what he does. But, yeah, Del Rio is the Money in the Bank ladder match winner for Raw. Then there you go on to the World Heavyweight Championship match. Randy Orton versus Christian. Before the match, Josh actually interviewed someone. I don't know who it was, though, because I actually went to the bathroom during the promo, and I came back right when Josh was, standing there alone. And the match itself, it was good. This is probably the worst out of the 3 they've had on pay-per-view so far. But, it was a good match. It wasn't that long. It was only 10 minutes long from what I watched. And it was pretty good overall. Christian hit the kill switch 5 minutes into the match, but Orton kicked out. And they were just going back and forth. And Orton hit a sick DDT on Christian. Yeah, I did that like he actually DDT'd somebody, so don't say I switched or something. And then, Orton was just going beast on Christian. Christian was on a turnbuckle, and Orton was walking toward him. Christian just spits in his face. He spits, and you can see the spit on his face too. He didn't do like a little fake one. You actually see it. You see Orton wipe it off too, and Orton just going crazy on him. He's beating him down. The referee's like, "Hey man, you know you better stop before I DQ you." And Orton's like, "All right." And then you know what Orton does? Kicks Christian right in the nuts. Kicked him right in the nuts. Christian is your new World Heavyweight Champion. Christian is your new World Heavyweight Champion. By DQ. Which was dumb. But, overall match, pretty good. But, you know, oh yeah, Orton went beast mode off him. Sorry, I was thinking about something. Hitting RKOs on the announce table, goes back, does it again, going beast all over Christian. And everyone thought Bryan was going to cash in. Everyone's like, yeah, Bryan, cash in. Doesn't cash in, so Christian walks out your World Heavyweight Champion. Then from there, you go on to the main event. WWE Championship Match. John Cena vs. CM Punk. One Night Stand 06 all over again for John Cena. That's all I'm going to say for the crowd-wise. Match-wise, phenomenal match. Phenomenal match. This match got over 30 minutes. One-on-one match. 30 minutes long. That's phenomenal. You know, this was great back and forth action. It was back and forth. So many near falls in this match where, you know, Punk got AA'd almost. You know, Cena got GTS almost. Punk had him in the STF, almost tapped out. By the way, Cabana you saw Cabana a lot during that match too. Just great back and forth action. And of course, at the end of the match, Vince McMahon comes out with John Laurinaitis. And, you know, Punk's all like, ah, fuck you. Punk runs in the ring, Cena puts the STF, and you see Vince going, you know, ring for the bell. But the referee had his back turned. He's like, alright, John, go tell him to ring the bell. He goes over there. Cena gets out of the ring, clotheslines John Laurinaitis. He's like, alright, Vince, I'm not going to win this way. Cena gets in the ring. CM Punk hits the GTS. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk wins the WWE Championship. Then after the match, Vince goes to the commentator booth. He puts the headset on. He's like, alright, get Del Rio out here. Get Del Rio out here, you know. Del Rio runs down. Punk gives him a kick to the head. Punk jumps into the crowd, runs off. That ends the show. Punk's in the crowd and ends like that. So this is definitely interesting. You have to watch Raw tomorrow night because you definitely want to see how it turns out. I mean, if you know, it's got me thinking though. If Punk didn't resign, they would not let him go out with the title. I mean, so this is like almost hinting that CM Punk is gonna stay, because if he was really leaving, they would have had Del Rio cash in and have him won it. But I'm definitely interested to see what happens on Raw tomorrow night. You know, the match, I can't speak because literally after that match I was speechless. You have to watch that match for yourself, guys. It was a speechless match. But overall, Money in the Bank, huge thumbs up, phenomenal pay-per-view. If you missed it, you're dumb. But anyways, I'm Zach. That was my review. Great pay-per-view. Besides those two matches that wasn't needed or no one cared about, this was a phenomenal show. So recommend you watch it. I'm Zach and I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching.